Just about everyone has a cell phone these days. It's one of the essentials in our functioning society. Without it, you might feel like your life isn't complete, like there's just something missing. What we will be discussing in this video develops on this same emotion. You may not think about this, but your phone is made up of dozens of tiny little parts that have to be custom made to fit each device. You might be thinking, well, duh! Everything electronic has parts that have to be made first. But where do these parts come from? Yes, some are made in China, Japan, and many other countries, but a lot are made in our own backyard. In fact, in the small state of Rhode Island alone, there are more than 100 manufacturing companies. These manufacturing companies develop thousands of screws, rods, cast products, and many other parts that go into all different types of products, from cell phones to military and boat parts, all crafted by the skilled workers of manufacturing companies like Warrick Screw Products.
My company is Warrick Screw Products. We're a manufacturing company that does contract work for other manufacturing companies, as well as a lot of machinery tool builders and some indirect military work. We've been in business since 1945. Obviously, I haven't been here that long, but it was incorporated by my grandfather in 1945 with a few partners. We all started somewhere else. Most companies are offshoots of another company that an employee decided they wanted to grow up on their own. And that's what makes this area great. There's a lot of small businesses.
But it's not all work and no play. Many workers find their job extremely rewarding.
It's a nice job. I feel like I'm doing something important. And a few times we've gotten some Navy jobs, and those are my favorite, because you get to brag about them. So when you go home and you're like, oh, I made a part for a submarine, it's a lot better than being like, oh, I went and I served somebody a hamburger. It's a few people, so it's nice and small, so you get to know everyone.
I've been doing it for over 50 years. Started about 1992 here. Dad told me over 50 years ago that if I learned how to do this for a living, I would never have to worry about a job, and he was right. Basically, high school graduate, and then I served a formal apprenticeship at Bronner Shop Manufacturing Company back in 1961. 1959 to 61, 2-year apprenticeship.
Although manufacturing education is a growing industry, companies are having trouble finding skilled workers for the job openings that they have.
There's a lot of shops around who are interested in doing apprenticeship work, and there are other programs around some of these colleges that can get you started on some of these skills. It's best to do it if you're in high school and you're interested in doing this. Early on in high school, you start taking some of those classes that are going to give you a strong base. Then it's much easier to get involved in some of these programs and quickly to be able to develop a skill to get a decent job. Well, the education is different level. To get into manufacturing, it's very important to have a strong math and science background. It may seem like it's not, but what happens is that a lot of things we deal with a lot of mathematical issues and problem solving, and it requires having a strong math background from the very beginning. Trig is very important, geometry is very important, but general, being able to do algebra, because it teaches you how to problem solve, and that's what you're going to find in this trade.
Many students may want to continue their education after high school, but a number of them might not be able to afford it.
We have a college kid who works here right now, but a lot of times what happens is somebody who's interested in the field may work here and then move on as they finish school, or they may like it here and stay here. Well, the biggest problem is manufacturing was considered unimportant. So the curriculum across the country, but we're working with Rhode Island, is that it's either geared towards a college degree in other manufacturing, usually in business or other types of fields.
Went to Diamond Regional. It's a vocational high school in Fall River. So I took machine shop there for 4 years. The summer I worked 40 hours a week. Last semester I'd only work 12 hours a week. The pay's pretty good. It's a lot better than just like retail jobs or something like that.
So manufacturing education can be a great opportunity for many people to secure that they have a bright future. But don't wait until it's too late. Get started now and look for manufacturing companies in your own backyard and create your own future.